Hello everybody, this is Bobby Sewell here, and I just want to give you guys an idea of how much time I put into editing here. A lot of people seem to think that, oh, 10 minutes to edit, it's not that much time. Well, some videos take only 10 minutes. Today's video, though, or at least the one you're going to see today, is going to take way longer than that to edit. So recently I went with a friend of mine to the Gateway Arch, and I filmed quite a bit over there, here on the iPhone 5S and the GoPro knockoff, which I've already done some demo videos of. So, what happens with the iPhone just throws everything to the cloud, and it's going to be over here on the laptop pretty much instantly. This GoPro, however, uses a memory card, so I stick it in this adapter, and then from there the adapter goes into the side of the computer like this. If I can find the port right. Okay, that's there. It just pops in like that. And now we'll open up iMovie. And at this point we will switch to the computer. Okay, well you can see here, there's all the footage from the Gateway Arch, the pictures and stuff. And it's sitting over here on the phone right now. And for some reason it's not connected to the computer, because if you check this out, you can see that it's not here yet. So we'll wait for that to come through, but the footage from the GoPro, which I just put into the computer, I can import right now. So let's go ahead and hit import all off of no name, which is the memory card. This is going to take a bit to import too. A couple minutes to import, that's not too bad at all. Yeah, it's just importing them in any random order. And of course, all this footage is not going to be used. Believe me, not all of it's going to get used. Some of the footage is going to be unused. You can see I've got a few pictures that I took with the wide-angle lens and stuff too. Yeah, once it gets past these movies, it should really speed up. I don't know why it's not uploading. Weird. Let's try closing the camera app and seeing if that might do the trick. Let's try quitting photos and reopening it, seeing maybe if that'll force it. That's weird how it's not even uploading. Because this is iCloud Photo Library, it should be opening. Looking for. That's weird how it's not even updating. Weird. Now we're done over here on the computer now too. So you can see this footage is already in here ready to go, and we're still waiting on the stuff to come over from the iPhone, so I'll be back when that happens. Alright, there you go. You can see now it's finally working on uploading those. It'll take some time, of course, to upload. 3 gigs takes a while to upload. So I'll be back whenever the upload's finished, but it's started now, finally. Alright, now that we've got everything figured out and everything's on the computer, it's just a matter of going here to Photos Library and selecting all from the trip today. And double checking to make sure they're all, Arch pics, not other stuff. Because the last thing I'd want is one of my personal pics to end up in one of these movies, And it looks like everything is all Arch or related to the Arch. Good. And then it's just a matter of dragging all of it, C83 items, into Gateway Arch Trip. It'll probably give you the SWAD, Spinning Wheel of Death. No, it didn't. Now we just wait for it to import everything, which should be really, really fast. And that's because of the way the computer hard drive is set up. You're going from one area of the hard drive to another. It's pretty fast. So now let's figure out what we're doing here. That's going to be the first clip because that is leaving campus. Hang on, something's not right there because we're getting areas of black. Did something go wrong with that clip? Something may not have gone right with that clip. I'm going to open it up and see what's going on here. Thank goodness I've got VLC installed in this computer, because without it, I wouldn't be able to watch it like this. It's fine, so that's weird. My movie didn't like it for some reason. It's funny, because all the other clips imported perfectly. It's weird, all the other clips imported perfectly, so I guess we'll have to, I'll have to run a quick conversion using Handbrake on it. Yeah, Handbrake is a pretty cool little tool you can use to convert if iMovie decides to be stupid, which it's being right now. So let's stick it on the desktop, and yep, it shouldn't take too long to encode. Yeah, about 4 minutes. So while that happens, I'll go through the rest of it here. Okay, so we got this clip here. Okay, so at that point I swapped cameras, so we'll be fine there with that one. Gotta get that one in there and rotate it. Where's that edit button, rotate? It's here somewhere. There's a way to rotate the clip. There it is. Let's see, now the clip comes out exactly right. I've got to do a little bit of editing there on that. That clip goes like that. And that was all one clip, so we are good. Yep, we're good there. And those pics will be for the end of it. That's for once we get up in the arch. There's getting in the tram at the arch. There's coming down in the arch. That's a brief clip of me, killing it. So I started filming with the GoPro there at the station. I did not. Well, for some reason the camera did not turn on when we left the arch. The clip came in out of order for some reason, which it did not. So the footage of us walking back, well, it didn't take for some reason. And that's what happens whenever you film sometimes. You find out the footage didn't take right. Alright, it's not a big deal though. I'll go ahead and use the clip and just stick it there. I'll put a note there though for whenever you watch this on YouTube. So you get the idea of how I, have to figure out sometimes what to write. I still can't believe that didn't work right. 210, 228, there we go. Yep, it didn't didn't take. Because this is straight off the memory card here. That is so weird how it didn't take. Well, oh well. That sometimes happens. There's not even any audio. It didn't even grab the audio on it, which is malarkey. We know there was audio. And maybe it's for the better that it didn't grab it. Oh well. So I got that converted. Let's see if it converted correctly. Yep, that one converted correctly. So we'll do that now. Oh, I need to go back to the project here. Find that botched clip and just get rid of it. Delete media. Delete it. So now we'll grab this and drag it in, and it'll import just as fast. We know where it goes in the order. And then what we'll take next, again, these are all top of the arch picks. You know, better idea. Yeah. We'll look at these picks and pick out some of them for, yeah, because that one is there. We'll do that one next. That clip. See, the thing is, you're going to be able to tell the quality change, because see, there's the GoPro. Let's zoom in a little more and look at these audio forms. Trying to cut out some of the louder noises for you guys so you can save your ears. We are up. All right, and then we'll grab this guy. Look at that side of downtown. Let's look at these pics here. Yeah, these are all going to be GoPro pics, which are not necessarily the best quality in the world, but they will definitely do. Trying to find all the pics from that side of it. Now what's the one that I sent into the MetroLink site? Because Metro's got this thing, actually Metro, ironically enough, operates the trams in the arch and MetroLink, so I had a really good pic I sent their way. It would have been this one I sent their way. So let's go ahead and drag it in there. Oh shoot, I lost all my yep, it deselected everything. Whoops. That I did not mean for it to do. Not a big deal though. We can easily fix that. Let's just find all those pics again and reselect them. Now I'm confused on which side of the arch that was. That's the same side of the arch, yeah. And again, I can easily rotate that pic. That's not a big deal. So you guys just kind of get yeah, basically I'm just giving you guys kind of an idea of what goes into editing, because it's not all fun and games. It's pretty serious work sometimes to edit. There we go, stick those pics in there. That's back on campus. And then now we'll select the ones from the other side of the arch. Right after a little bit of that intro there. So you guys can see I'm not putting everything in exactly in order. I'm doing a little bit of creative editing and selection to try to, dang it, deselected everything again. I just love it when that happens. Ooh, and I forgot about these things too. There's some other pics that I had on the way over, but I'll put those at the end. Okay, delete that media out. Yeah, of course, on the way over there we did walk by the KMOV studio, so that's why I've got those pics. Yeah, so the GoPro footage is going to have a little bit of me spinning around, but that's because I was trying to take some still pics too using my iPhone that I brought along with. So yeah, footage on here is from both the GoPro and the iPhone. I used both equally for this trip. You guys can kind of see the length's getting a little bit long. It's not a big deal though. Like I said, some of these pics are actually going to end up going at the end anyway. So let's look here. Okay, back to the metro station. There's the train arriving, and that's going to have to be edited slightly. Yeah, see, I'm not going to end up having that full 37 minutes. There's absolutely no way. And some of these are actually, designed more so I have stills if I decide to break this video up into parts too. Oops, forgot to put that one in. Entering the arch would have been... Okay, we're still not to the arch yet at that point. Still on the metro. Still on the metro. Okay, sorry about that. I was just thinking about something there. So this is going to be walking to the arch. All right, so there we go. Yeah, 47 minutes. It's not going to be that long. I can tell you guys that already. I don't like doing that to you guys as much as you don't like spending 47 minutes watching a video. That's the cool thing about iMovie. This video actually came in upside down because of the way angle my camera decided to film at. But iMovie, simple. You can just rotate it and it comes out the right way. Alrighty, so let's see. We got the top of the arch shots. No, we didn't grab these. Alright, they're going to go right when we're at the top. Right after this guy, yep. So we'll stick those in right there. See, the cool thing about this, iMovie actually will tell you using those orange bars what you have and haven't used, so you don't accidentally duplicate footage. It's pretty nice. All right, so now is just going to be the tedious process of cutting off unnecessary bits of videos and stuff. Now, where's back to campus footage? It's going to be here somewhere. Something I haven't used. Oh, there it is, and there's the back to campus footage. See, 53 minutes. I'm not going to make an hour. I'm not going to make it an hour long on you guys. We'll see what happens once all the pictures are in there and what I can and can't delete. Let's just see what happens here. Ooh, I meant to put in that picture of the 630-foot marker. There it is. All right, we'll put that in there right after we get to the top. You can kind of see how I mess with the storyline a little bit just to make it kind of tell a story I want it to tell. Let's say, okay, yeah, 630 feet. Actually, that might be a good starter image. Yeah, we'll do that. Yep, and I can put some text over the top of that. I like that, we'll do that. Let's see. Okay, let's get out of that there. Now I put to the gateway arch. See, this is a common thing that happens to me whenever I'm editing. It won't do my text right. There we go. And seeing there's that sort of, redone clip there. Still can't believe that import went as bad as it did. iMovie is usually really good about converting AVI files over to make it work, which, of course, it's what my GoPro uses, is AVI. Don't know why it won't use MP4 like every other camera in the world, but it doesn't. I'm hoping that's just the computer having a problem with it. Let's play back and see if it really is a problem. Okay, yeah. Okay, looks like that just probably is the clip. That's how the clip, went into the computer. We will see, because that looks pretty nice and smooth. Might be because the computer's a little overworked. After all, this is a laptop, and it's not really technically supposed to be used for this stuff, but I do it anyway. Alright, so let's go to the end here. Throw out the picture time thing here, and let's just throw in what we haven't used. Now, like I said, though, of course, this is any order. Oh, I haven't used that footage either? Really? So what you mean to tell me is that it separated that footage out into two different clips? I guess so. I guess the camera has a max of filming of about, I guess the camera's got a max of about 10 minutes per. Yeah, I guess it does. Weird. So what that means is that I need to throw that footage in there too. Believe me, it's not going to be an hour long whenever I get done with it. Although, the rate I'm going, it might just end up that long. Okay, where's the split? Because I'm going to see how fluid that split really is. Okay, let's zoom out and look for it. There we go. Ha! The camera does have a limit of 10 minutes per clip. Weird. So it is a fluid split, it just splits every 10 minutes. Just watch. See the playhead jump? Boom, there it is. So 10-minute limit per. That's not bad at all. Alright, so we just look for anything that's unused and just stick it in there, I guess. That was sort of more of a joke. I did that. I break 4 breaking news, number 4, since our CBS station in town is channel 4 here in St. Louis. Just make sure everything's been used. Like I said, some of these are more thumbnails for me if I split the video up and do, part segments of each. That one I'm going to do a fit on. Oops, I didn't want to do a fit on all of them. Not necessarily, anyway. He had my fingers in that shot, I know that much. I just wanted to do a fit on this one, because the way they're doing that transition, I don't like it. I want the whole thing visible at all times. Same with this one, if we fit it. Yeah, I like that better. See, a lot of this is just my judgment on what I like seeing coming out of these pics here. Yeah. Yeah, see, this shot's a lot better about the new overpass over the bridge. Like that one, I think I'm going to keep that one the way it is. Yeah, I like that one. I'm going to keep it. Let's see. Okay, the second one, that it's going to go. See some already, eliminating ones that are duplicates that I don't want. See, I like that one the best out of all of them, so let's go ahead and do it. See, so we got that one, yeah, and then we skip that one around. I'll make that one actually fit. And you can kind of see the arch, both legs of the arch there in that one. Same with that one, I'm going to fit that one too. Yeah, see, some of these pics I took probably shouldn't have taken, you know, tall ways, because they don't really work out too well. But I think most of these are going to work out just right. Which one do I like better? Do I like that one better? That one. I don't like the second one that much, so we'll go ahead and pull the second one out of the project, delete it from the event. This just helps me out. That way I can, you know, determine which pics and movies I have and haven't used. It helps me out. Except some of these, though, I am holding on to just because I'm using them. I might use them for other stuff. All right. Yeah, that one I decided not to use. I'm not going to use that one or that one either. As blurry as it is, the other one's going to be the best one. Even then, I don't like it. Well, we're not going to use that. And those aren't going to get used either. They're thumbnails for something else. So now it's just a matter of watching the clips and knowing where to cut stuff. See, the GoPro has a nasty habit of the beep whenever you start it being audible at all times. It's a real nasty habit. And yeah, that was filmed in the style of an elevator video, of course. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll put a note there about that abrupt cut. Now, obviously, I'm not going to make it that small on you guys. Let's try to make it a little bit. I'm going to try to make it a little bit bigger and see what happens when I make it a little bit bigger here. Oh, whoops. I put the wrong through. I don't know if you can see it on the camera here, but I can tell you this. If I can grab it, I will. As the train was coming through, yep, you can see it just barely. I'm gonna do a flash and hold right there. Yep, as a joke. I don't know if that guy, I think the guy saw me filming, but as a joke, he gave me a smile, I think, so I'm gonna acknowledge it. Good thing I caught that. That's another cool feature that iMovie's had forever. if you find the right frame, you can actually flash the frame and hold it like that, and then it zooms back out perfectly, and the video continues, although I need to change the color of that font over to something that'd be a little more visible under the circumstances. See, it's got to be some sort of a color. Probably go red on that one, actually. We'll go red and see what happens if we go red with it. I don't get it. It's not wanting to change the color now. Uh-oh. This has happened before. Don't worry. I'm used to it. Oh, I forgot I gotta drag the title box down there again. Change the font color and type. Nice. Now it's just a matter of changing the font color here. Weird, I can't change the color of it. Oh, there we go. Let's just see if that's visible. Yep. I like that, and that's visible enough to me. Let's go ahead and grab this footage. Like audio levels and stuff like that, that's not a big deal on the train, really. Okay. All right. And on some of this footage, you are going to see me put my hands into the frame to do something. Yeah, like right there, you can see I put my hand into the shot to get a picture of the arch from that angle. But that's you know, happens like that. Yeah, and one downfall of this GoPro is that anytime I film using it, I have to turn the volume up, and so anytime the thing, you know, falls or something, it's really, really loud. Like, see, these are at 100%, so normal audio level, because it films just right. Now I'm going to check the audio level of the tram ride up. It's about 5 minutes. Man, that was a real nasty thing. Yeah, in that clip, my roommate and I, yeah, I know you can't hear the computer audio right now, but in that clip, my roommate and I are just talking about stuff on the way up. And we just were talking, I just told them a little bit about how Metro operates both the trams and the arch and the MetroLink. So you actually see two Metro products in this thing here. And this one I'm not going to modify, or I did modify it, yeah. So that's where all the picks are. I know the funny trick I used here when I started this shot was I actually took the GoPro off my backpack and actually held it up to the window and panned it manually. 'Cause normally it's sitting on the back of my backpack. And that little bit right there I'm going to trim off. Let's see which one's the better panorama of the city. I like that one better. So again, there's another one that's getting out of the that's getting deleted out of the project. Because some of these shots are not the best quality in the world because they came off the GoPro. Oh, there's Slew. But we'll notate that. Yep, so anybody who knows Slew will immediately know what to look for there. I took multiple shots here at the stadium, actually. Which one's the best? I like that one the best. So we'll delete that one. We'll pull that one, and then that one gives a better look over there. You know, some of these shots I just took, you know, for my own benefit here. I'll leave that one in. That one's kind of a duplicate. So I gotta watch these things. Look for duplicate shots here. That one's fine. So I took as many of these as I could with the wide-angle lens of the GoPro here. That's fine there. That's actually gonna get deleted. It's getting dumped. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That one needs to be rotated. Nope, I need to rotate it. There you go. Yep, that's good. Wait, hang on a minute. No, it is the riverfront side, yep. It is the riverfront side of it, yep, so that's fine. In fact, I'll change that one out to fit so that we can actually see the riverfront of it. That's fine. And I couldn't get the best panorama, so you have to bear with me. And there goes the train. Boat cruise. I'm going to run over here and make sure that that's fine, yeah. We'll intro with the GoPro shots, and then we'll... Oops, that one's a duplicate, and it didn't get rotated somehow. Make sure that we're not duplicating, if at all possible, anything. Yep, we duplicated that one. Because you can see the height in one of these other shots. Yep, you can. That's one's zooming a little towards Slew there. Yeah, that one's fine. Yep. Okay, now I just got to do some transitional stuff here. Yeah, the walk over there is ridiculously long right now because of the construction. I did not want a lower third, I wanted a full expand, so let's switch that out there. Going up. Yeah, this is going to be a little fun clip right here. And, you guys can look here and you can see what happened here. Okay, so that clip's fine with its transition and everything. Now, why do I keep going for the lower third? I don't get it. Okay, we'll have to change that size a little bit there to make sure that, yep. Sorry, it's just a little thing that I'm a little, you know, I wouldn't say OCD about, but I just don't like the text moving constantly like that. All right. Down to the platform. Okay, let's see if we can bump that size up and make it work. Yeah, if it's going to do that, it's going to do that. I can't really do much about it. I should try Slew Blue with that, I think. Let's head over here into the blue range and see what happens if we go blue. Bright blue too. I like it. We'll go with it. Alright, we're filmed, we're good, and we are ready. Okay, gotta walk to them. Alright, moving along. Okay, looking good. I'll change that to say, hello, Slew. There we go. Going down. That one can say going down. Okay, that's my roommate talking to somebody there. Okay, you do need to cut that video. Okay, so I do need to, okay, I need to do a throw a transition in there. Okay, transition is fine. All right. All right, we'll do a transition there. Okay, right about there. I still got to go a little bit further back still, and a little bit more still. All right, let's put a title slide in there. Now back to campus. Back to campus. Alrighty. That's one. There we go, that looks a lot smoother. Well, if the footage comes out bad like that, it does. At this point, I don't really care. Okay, we'll do a fade to black there. Is there no audio with it or something? I guess it didn't record the audio for some reason at that point. Okay, well, we can just cover that up with some music. A 6-minute walk. Let's see what we got in the way of royalty-free music here on iTunes. Oops, that's not iTunes. I don't want iTunes. I want... Oh, there it is. Sound effects. See, this is the iTunes, not the iTunes library. This is the iMovie library, so we, you know, once it loads them, it takes a little bit to load them sometimes, you know. But you kind of get an idea of what goes into editing now. So this one will be edited and no. I'm probably just going to end up having to loop the same one a million times since they don't give us that much of a choice. Probably going to just having to loop it loop the same track over and over again. Yeah, Apple doesn't give us that much of a choice when it comes to royalty-free music that we can use, and I'm too cheap to get new stuff. Let's see how long is the picture section here, because if it's not too bad. Let's see what I can do with that. And that will work. So, the final product, it looks like this is the final product right here. Okay, we'll transition to black at the end with a thanks for watching. That's it, I'll extend it out and cover that. Then I'm going to try to look at changing the size of it. Okay, that's the end of it. So yeah, about an hour. So what's going to happen is probably, minus a few selections I planned to already take out, this is going to be the final product. So an hour in length. But I know you guys will want to watch it even if it's just in, you know, multiple settings. I feel like you guys will want to watch it. So that's an idea of how I edit a video. Now, you know, you couldn't hear the computer audio, but you kind of get an idea of how much time I really spend on editing now. So thanks for watching, guys.